So now that I've got my vertical design drawing set up, and I've got horizontal references, I've got an existing ground surface. I don't have Civil 3D alignments, but I do have ASE Civil alignments available. So just let me make sure I'm attached to the project. I'll set my data path. Now, if I wanted to view my alignments just to make sure they're in there, I could maybe label the center lines. So I can go to Aligns, Stations. Let me just label all. And you see initializes, and you can see the labels just came up for our defined alignment. So we're good to go. We've got existing contours. We've got base map control, which I can verify also by displaying that. And we've got our alignment. So the next step, let me hide my base map control. The next step would be to set design markers. So if we go to the vertical control ribbon tab, we'll need to set up a couple of preferences first. So let's click on our marker settings, verify our text height. We're going to use 1 foot, that's fine. The defaults are usually okay. I'm going to turn off elevation prompting. I'll skip the elevation editing range, and when we select a marker, we can just pick anywhere near it instead of having to pick an actual marker anywhere within 5 feet. So we're good to go there. Another thing, when we bring in the markers, we need to be able to see the node, and by default AutoCAD uses a point node, which we can't see. So I'm going to change it to something more visible. I'm going to set it to 0.1. Okay, we'll see how that works out when we bring in the design markers. So the next step now, let me save the drawing. To get the design markers in the drawing, there are 2 ways to do that. The AutoSet option, tooltip will show you how to use it, what it does, or the singular method. So right now we're just going to use AutoSet. So just click that. And now we've got design markers set at all the key points in the along the corridors. So zoom up so we can see some of them. And you can see our design markers here on the midpoints of the arcs along the curb control line of the base map control. And on each of the 3 alignment components in the corridors, the left, center, and right. And the markers are also attached to these alignments. So we can use these for paving feature design later. So after we've got the markers in, we can create flow labels. So as we elevate the markers, we'll be able to see where our drainage is going. So that's going to be our next step here.